Thank you for showing your backstage pass. Enjoy.
We are in 2026, fellas. What?
It's crazy, right?
Come on, give him some praise. You better love him. You better love him, y'all. How y'all doing, my brothers from other mothers? Because you know what? Before we even go there, we gotta tell the world.
Blessed, brother.
We gotta tell the world real quick. Welcome to the BackStage podcast. You're gonna get all the real. You're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get some grit. You're gonna get some dirt. You're gonna get some laughter. You're gonna get some history, some knowledge, some wisdom. You're gonna get. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of people. This is just the life that we live, man. Like, we love having fun and joking around, but also being able to teach people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my brothers and I have decided to come together, and we said, yo, let's really like put this together and come up with a podcast so we can talk to the world and display our gifts and display our talent and our wisdom and our knowledge and all the information we've gained. Yo, this is over like 40, 50 years of knowledge and wisdom. I don't know if y'all know that. Y'all know that?
I know today.
I know.
I know that.
I know that. But listen, y'all, we got me, your boy Boots Green. You know, I'm here today. God is great. All right. And we got your boy Aaron Draper on the percussion from the crib from Philly. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Bang, right? And then from the shy, from the rack, you know what I'm saying? From the crib where it be cold, but niggas ain't cold because we brothers, we family out here. So give it up for Marcus Kinsey. You know, God is great, guys.
Bless you guys.
So listen, man, we can get right into this shit. How the hell y'all doing? How your 26 starting?
Let's do it.
It's better than ever.
It's blessed, man. I'm catching the rhythm.
We here. Yeah, we here, man.
Yeah.
We done lost too many. We done lost a lot of people, but we still here.
That's real. That's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah,
real.
I'm excited. I'm excited about this year too, man. I think us losing all that we've lost, all the people that we've lost along the way, it gives us a greater appreciation for, being able to do something like this, come together and just talk about our experiences and
right.
Share a lot of info that we can, that we might be able to help somebody with.
Yeah, that's real, bro.
Yeah,
that's real. I'm with you with that. And it's crazy. Yeah. We've been through so much last year. It was so fast. Like, the year came so fast, but it was like, when you really look at it, it's like, damn, you learned a lot. Like, well, I know I have for sure. Like, but you learn from that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you learn from your losses. You learn from your gains. You know what I'm saying? You learn from just things in general because that year went so fast. It's like, damn, I gotta get back into my joint. You know what I mean? Like, but 25, man. It's a wild
absolutely.
One. But we here, baby. 26, baby. 26.
Yeah. We made it, man. We can
sure
right all our wrongs, Doc.
Come on.
Chance to do it right.
Good question. What'd you say, Aaron?
I said another chance to do it right.
Message. What'd he say? That's right.
Another chance to do it right.
We flying up there with God. We flying up. We flying up, y'all. We flying up. But yo, look, let's get this joint started, man, because we the people been waiting for this, and they want to know what we know. They want to know how we feel and shit. But look, we're gonna start with you, Aaron, because you're the guy that got mad music shit. You got mad music taste. You always remember a damn song. You always up on the latest artist. I swear, if y'all don't know Aaron knows every.
Who recorded it? When it was recorded?
Oh my God!
City it was in?
You probably know this.
I don't know. Sounds like an Ozempic commercial song.
Ozempic.
Might be Ozempic.
Get
might be
yourself
Ozempic.
together and get rid of that leather.
So having sync lights or something.
Were people dancing and happy about taking Ozempic with the side effects at the end? Like, it's like not crazy. Like, huh?
Speaking of Ozempic, it's funny because it's funny how people
You
really be
might
taking these.
experience sleepiness, dizziness,
Nausea.
nausea, diarrhea. That's my favorite one.
Like, what? Take it.
Diarrhea. Yo, but it's crazy how Ozempic and those things in general. It's funny how they make you like think you're really that size. Like you really be thinking you like smaller.
Yeah.
And then you got the flab John. You got the, you know what I mean? You got the flat tire arm.
Some people you gotta put in the work. You can't just take it. You gotta put in the work too.
Message. Listen, you gotta put the work in, y'all.
Yeah. Well, you know, you asked me about music. I got.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Back to the music. Go ahead.
No, we good. I got some later stuff. It's me and Bruce's niece. She actually just put out a Christian thing. It's Jay Lewis.
Come on, Jay. Come on.
We're super proud of her. Daughter of the Farabee sisters and our brother Jimmy Lewis. She just put out a single called Shine. Mm-hmm. And it's an amazing song. She's gonna be. I think she's gonna be one of the next up and coming artists. She can sing. I mean, she comes from a musical family.
Yeah.
The
I actually mixed that record. That's crazy.
That. There you go. You got the help of her uncle, so it's already going to sound great. We're proud of her. That's something to check out, man. It's Shine. That's something uplifting.
Jay Lewis. Come on, Jay.
Yeah, Shana. And for nostalgia, I've been listening to actually. I just listened to Herbie the other day. A song called Sunlight.
Uncle Herb.
1978 Sunlight album song called "Come Running to Me." When I say it's a vibe, man. I mean, old music is always a vibe because it's like that music is like timeless still and classic.
Yeah.
We can go back and listen to it, and me and Wayne say woos. We got a brother named Wayne. If you say you got some woos, it make me be like woo. To this day, that's how you know a song is good.
You remember this, John? Remember this one?
Came out in 1973.
It's so corny.
That is the terrible sounding song.
But yo, it was crazy talking about that because the old music too, bro. Like for real, it's amazing how old music will never, never go away. Like the feel, you get what I'm saying?
It's
timeless. Yeah, you're right. It's timeless, bro.
It's timeless.
It's so timeless. What about you, Mark? Which one of your favorite songs? Huh?
I said that's what we strive to do is make timeless music.
Mm-hmm. What about you,
know
Mark?
What too? And it's so crazy that's crazy, Boost, that Aaron would bring up Herbie is because I've been kind of in the reinventing space in my personal music. Everybody knows we're musicians, so
right.
We try to stay inspired, but just as we're speaking of, it's like a lot of the older stuff. And doing your homework and studying these older albums, that a lot of this stuff already, it's been stuff done already that we've never seen.
Yeah.
But if you don't know that, then how can you also create, something that's never been heard or, something that feels new? You know what I mean? So I think listening to Herbie, and lately I've been listening to Don Blackman. The Don Blackman album, which came out in 1982.
Yeah.
I think the most popular song on the album is probably "Holding You, Loving You." Everybody knows that melody,
You know it.
Man.
But there's so many incredible records on there, and just the sonics and how he was pushing, adding jazz to funk, and kind of fusing these different genres, which then in turn gave us something we kind of never really heard before, or maybe have heard in familiarity with other artists, but that being also incredible to grab us and be able to inspire us. So that's something I've been listening to and been able to kind of glean from. I'm excited about being able to study and Of course, we got new artists coming out, but like you said, Aaron Herbie and Don Blackman and
Yeah,
all these great Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis,
absolutely.
Come on.
anybody that you can think of that has cultivated an entire sound. Teddy Riley,
Right.
Yeah,
we're talking about people who have shifted
Stevie
the culture of music.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, exactly.
So many. It's crazy. Hey, Boost, if you remember, I think you and Down played that intro, the "Holding You, Loving You" song for an intro was a NERD show.
Yep, we did a for NERD.
Crazy.
Which was I remember.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say which I forgot what I was gonna say because I lost it. But go ahead, finish what you was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say I remember one shout out to Pharrell and June because they was like
there you go. Julius Berry.
They were gun ho about that song being an intro. That was the intro to NERD show. Like what? All this rock music and we doing this shit.
That's incredible.
And to hear y'all two play you and Daryl, which is rest in peace and shout out to our brother.
Rest
Daryl.
in peace,
absolutely.
Boy.
Rest in peace, Daryl.
Woo, that's so rough to say every time, but man.
Yeah.
Man, I remember hearing it and like, oh my God, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I heard the song, but then to hear y'all play it.
OG Dennis Chambers played on the original record.
Marcus Miller on bass.
Mm-hmm.
Don Black. That's Don Blackman on keys, of course.
Of course. I never knew that was Marcus Miller on bass, but that only makes so much sense. Dennis ate that record up. Can we just pause for a second? I know y'all really the drummers in the rhythm section.
No. That piano
Dennis. And to scat while you're actually soloing, which is a lost art. We don't even see people really doing that no more.
No, we don't.
Don't.
Now, there's another thing.
Y'all. Go ahead. What? What's crazy? What's another thing? What you got?
Have you listened to the words to the song? It's a little,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a little skeptical, but it's a great song. We was like, okay, the maid is only 17. Hold on, how old are you?
Listen.
Listen.
A lot of them songs back in the day was some wild ass Jones, bro. Like
sketchy lyrics.
Yeah, they were saying it though, like little girl, hey, little girl. Like what? Hey. Y'all better cut it out.
Right. Hey, what you talking about, bro?
Hey, what you talking?
Exactly. Even.
What are you doing here? Identify yourself.
What you about to say, Mark?
Who the fuck are you?
I was gonna say that, which brings me to another conversation is separating the man from the music, but it's hard to do that when it's in the music.
In the music.
Yes. One of the great time of singers of our time, R. Kelly.
Of course.
I love his music still.
Love it.
Yeah, but the actions are unexcusable.
The action.
Very unexcusable.
But he's made timeless music.
Can we still be inspired? I was.
Absolutely.
I was inspired by Kels. I didn't know what he was doing coming up while he was making those records.
No,
right.
You know what I mean? But at the same
either.
time, am I ashamed of the person that he is? Yes, of course I am. And do I want his victims to have justice? Of course.
Absolutely.
I think that we are great God-fearing guys. I know nobody's perfect, but I think we are great God-fearing guys who, above anything, we want the respect of women and children to stay first and foremost.
Period.
But in that, nobody's perfect. God blesses who he blesses, man, with these gifts and talents. And I'm going to just take the good, chew the meat, and spit out the bones, like my grandma used to say.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I believe I can fly, but I believe I can also zip up my fly.
You know what's funny? That was my middle school song of the year, my graduation song. I Believe I Can Fly.
World's Greatest.
Greatest.
The joint he wrote with Celine Dion. He got so many huge inspirational records.
He got a lot of records, yo.
I Look to You, the joint he wrote for Whitney Houston.
Yes, I look to you. I remember that.
That song was actually really big.
But there are other great writers and great musicians too.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Damn.
When
You
a
heard
woman's
what?
fed
What?
up,
In Void with
I
a
mean,
Man?
No, when a man. How the song
When
go,
a
bro? You gonna
woman
come up?
loves.
Yeah, when a woman loves. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
classic.
the
Sorry,
old
thank you.
school
Forgive
sounding
me.
John.
That's
Yeah.
when he was in his Sam Cooke bag.
Yeah, that was
Woo!
wild. Nobody did that. That was wild. That was
When a
wild.
woman's fed up, ain't too much you
Yeah.
can do about it. You know.
Yeah. R is
Yeah,
that boy,
that's too
yo.
many
R is that
records.
boy.
But the same thing with going back to Don Blackman though.
Hmm. They
Going
were
back
the
to Don
pioneers.
Blackman,
Hmm.
they absolutely one of the pioneers. And
One of them,
you
yeah.
know, life was different in the '60s, the '70s, and the '80s. We're just
Yeah.
coming to a realization of how we should, you know, move as far as separating music from men and not letting certain spirits and people be even involved or get to certain levels of success. So I
Yeah.
think we're moving in
Yeah.
the right direction, man.
For sure.
No, for
For
sure.
sure.
For
Thank you.
sure. For sure. I mean, electronics is killing, you know, but it's the feel is you can't get away from the feel. You can't get away from
No.
that. So yeah,
How
we
y'all feel
winning
about
though.
AI? How we feel about AI in the music now?
I mean, I feel like AI.
Is
You
it a
know, he was
good
the
thing
MVP. He
or a
was
bad
the
thing?
MVP for years. You know, it's like no, that's a dumb nigga. That's a dumb nigga. Like yeah, I mean, you know, AI been big.
Tried to get my braids just like them.
Shut up, dummy.
Yeah,
Yo,
there's an AI.
but no, I feel like
There's an AI
AI
artist
is
out here.
I think it's taking over. I think it's a good thing where it can help people musically in a sense, help them understand, but at the same time, realistically speaking, I think it's damaging the uh what is it? The humanism, the
Human
human
side.
side of
Yeah. Yeah.
people becoming producers and becoming uh artists in general because now it's like if I can just literally hum what I think and it comes out to be a song and y'all also saying that y'all can sign AI robots and stuff or whatever. It's like I don't understand this. It's like so now what happens when you do this AI thing and you go on and they call you to come out on the road? You know what I'm saying? It's like what you gonna do? How can you mimic that if you can't really sing? If your whole rendition was like
Right.
where we at? Where we at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
I
It's
mean,
crazy to me though. What y'all think?
it is crazy to me.
I think also too.
Yeah.
It's both ways. It's like first I was shunning it because I felt the same way. I still feel that way mostly, probably more like 70-30,
Mm-hmm.
where I feel like it's no need. I don't think we need AI to be able to make songs, but at the same time, you know, it can help those of us who already are familiar with the process of making songs. You
Yeah.
know, there it's a useful tool in the right hands. You
Okay.
know, I think when it gets to, like
Yeah.
you said, artists who are not real, being able to get deals
Hmm.
um, make money and do other things, I think it takes from the natural ecosystem of music. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Yeah.
what if that money and that deal is given to that artist, and I can count on I can go through 20 artists right now that I know are ready
Mm-hmm.
for funding and ready for push, then and they're not getting it, you know, but they are rewarding AI. What are we what are we trying to grow here? What type of industry am I going to leave to my daughter?
Yeah.
What kind of art? How are we treating this art form? You know what I mean? Are we
Mm-hmm.
growing it or are we taking away from it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's been my concern still, where I'm teetering on that line of this is great for us who are already
Yeah.
creative, and maybe not so great for those who are not as creative, but maybe smart in tech and smart in numbers and analytics. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
the music is not built around money and analytics.
No.
So
No. No.
once we understand that, then I think if we can make that the basis, this is a tool and not the thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as long as it's
Mm-hmm.
not being misused to replace what we're trying to build, I think it's cool. But if any other way, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
Me neither. The crazy part is it's an artist out there already now. Her name is it Zania Monet?
Okay.
And she
Is
was
this Timberland's artist?
I'm not sure. She was created. I know she was created by a Mississippi-based songwriter, her poet named Talisha Nikki Jones.
Okay, Talisha Nikki Jones.
Talisha Nikki Jones. Whenever you get time, y'all look her up. But she's like charting on the Billboard. Nikki can't. I don't think Nikki's a singing artist. I know she's like a poet. So there you go already. It's like you said, what's going to happen when they want to see shows?
See, that doesn't bother me as much because she's already an artist. Okay, she's a poet. That means maybe she's already writing these lyrics.
Yeah.
So that's the case where I'm like, okay, maybe it's not so bad. Okay, you're not a musical person, but you're an artist in the sense of putting words together. I don't mind. Maybe, okay, let's hear your AI music album that's directly coincides with your art as it relates to your poetry.
Yeah.
Cool. Now you just doing that, and I'm gonna leave poetry on the wayside. Now I'm a songwriter through AI. Then I might have an issue with that, or I feel like that might not be growing music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can understand that. That's crazy though.
Well, we
it's amazing how
we're gonna see for sure.
It's unstoppable. It's inevitable. You know, just like change. For sure. Change.
Absolutely.
Right, you know.
Well, look. I mean,
this is why I said I was 70-30 because I'm like, how can I use this to help me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That part.
Yeah. I mean, we can sing live.
Bulls, how do you feel about it?
I told you, I'm cool. I don't really care too much about it in the sense of like that is something because it's like that's where the world was going anyway. You know, it's lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lazy, and it's also the world has become lazy and thieves. So it's like they're taking away what people are gifted with or have worked a long time for to understand.
Yeah.
You know, to understand, to display, to whatever. But it took people a long time, or they were gifted with this. Whereas if now they're like, okay, that's cool. We're going to take everything around the world that all the greatest or whatever has, and we're going to implement that into this. So now, none of y'all humans is really better than this because this joint can imitate whatever you do and make it better. So it's like, I don't respect it because it's like now you're taking away from what I've been gifted with, and now you can mess around and replace me. You know what I'm saying? But that's it's cool. That's how it goes. You know, that's the way. It's in the Bible.
If I could just interject just a little bit too, it's wildly accurate to the details that you give it.
Yeah.
And that and like you said, that is scary to me because it's like sometimes it can trick the ear. Like if you're not familiar with AI and tech music and how it pumps out music, you can be easily swayed into thinking that somebody worked hard and did this and spent their money and got it mixed and got it mastered. And who played horns on this? Oh my God, they adding horns, they adding BGVs, they cleaning up lines. It's like this might be. Sometimes it seems too much.
It is too much because it's like basically you don't got to do nothing. Type it in, sing it in.
You don't got to do nothing.
Whatever. It's going to do exactly what you hear, and it's going to sound like Dave Weckl with Richard Smallwood, rest in peace, with Hezekiah Walker backgrounds, with Tank on the lead, with you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
right.
It's, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's just
super Megatron of a song.
Right. But you know, but moving on, we can talk about that shit for days because it's, you know, we musicians and that's AI. It's like a basketball game. It's like a war. But
yeah.
Moving on, right?
Exactly.
Marcus. Now, let's go on to these spizzorts and see what this, you know, what they talking about over here. Because you know me, I love some basketball. I love me some basketball. Yes, we do. Basketball and football and baseball, baby. It's my favorite three. But, Mark, you the sports guy. Give us some information, baby. What you got?
So here's what's going on. Just like you said, we primarily are following a couple sports here: basketball, football, primarily. Boost loves baseball. I'm still trying to get back into baseball, slower sport, but still can enjoy the game and understand the game. Love it. Right now, we are in, and also a nod to hockey. Hockey is also kind of a kind of unspoken enjoyment of mine, So I got to get into watching the games, but dealing with the NBA and the NFL right now, I'm gonna bring out my trusty board.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Look at the.
Oh
my God!
All right, here's my trusty board. These are. I got the whiteboard for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about, first thing I'm going to touch on today are the NFL playoffs. Okay. This is what we got happening. The Bears. I'm in Chicago. I'm a Chicago Bear fan. Let's establish that right off. No need to go get the hat and the gear. But next time we'll talk. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you don't know, the Bears are a historic organization.
Yes,
and we have not been that good in recent times past, but the last 2 years, the Bears, but the last 2 years, we've gotten a new coach and a new quarterback, Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. Mm-hmm. These two guys and some of the picks and trades that they've been able to make, we've been turned into a formidable team. Now we've made the playoffs. We went 11-5, I believe. I think I'm saying that right. We lost last night
to Detroit, unfortunately. The Lions.
We lost to the Lions, and we also lost to them early in the season. Not a fun thing I want to talk about today. We have the playoffs. We made the playoffs. Also, the Eagles. You guys are from Philly.
We lost.
The Eagles made the play.
Well, we lost, but it's all right.
There you go. The Eagles also lost yesterday, but still are in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
You guys are the 3 seed. We're the 2 seed. In the NFC, we're both in the NFC. Okay, so we both have wild card games, playoff games this weekend. That means win or go home. This is important. Okay, yeah. So the Bears are playing the Packers, who are also our rivals. So this is a huge game. I'm probably gonna say a couple of cuss words soon. In talking about the Packers, I'll try to refrain right now. Anyway, it's gonna be a heated rivalry Saturday night. I'm gonna have the beers and the shots ready over here, and all the other extracurricular things that I need to enjoy the football game. Okay, Go Bears! I believe we split the season series 1 game to 1 game. So anything can happen Saturday night. I believe we're the better team right now, but we're gonna see once the ball is snapped for the first time on Saturday night. We play Saturday night at 7. Okay. Eagles play the Niners Sunday at 3:30. Very excited to see that one too. Depending on if the Bears lose or win. If the Bears lose, sorry guys, we're gonna give it up for the Eagles playing the Niners. If the Bears lose, I'm so sorry. I probably won't watch any more football for the weekend. Just gonna be honest. But I will check out the highlights, so I'll be able to come on the show and update you and have talk and know what I'm talking about. Okay. The Eagles and the Niners, though, they have not played this year. You guys have not played the Niners this year. The Bears just played the Niners last week, and let me tell you, they're a tough team.
They're a good team, bro.
Brock Purdy is an underrated quarterback. He's a pretty good quarterback. He's a guy who takes a lot of risk, but he also is rewarded for those risks a lot of times. So got to be careful there. But I believe Philly can pull it out. What do you guys think?
I believe it. I think that's why we rested our first string and let our second string. Our second string did pretty good yesterday.
Okay,
but they couldn't pull it off. But it was cool.
It doesn't matter. You guys made the playoffs. The game that matters is this weekend. I think everybody's healthy.
You're right. I think with a healthy, rested first string, I think we can pull it off.
We're there, right?
They doubted us, but I think,
we play there, don't we?
Let me see. Let's check it out. Let me check it out right now.
I think if what's the name would have lost last night? If the Bears
been home.
Wait, did the Bears lose that?
Yeah, they played. They lost to Detroit.
I think we do.
Yeah, Bears lost yesterday as well. Yes.
I think we're home then. I think if they would have lost, I think we were home or something like that. I could be wrong.
Oh no, that is. I think.
What you got, Mark? What you got? When you're trusting
Here, I'm looking it up right now, guys. We're at home. Chicago is at home. Let's see where Philly is. Game info. You guys are at Philly. You're at home.
Yeah, it's a home game.
Oh yeah, you guys can win this game. You guys can win this game.
It's gonna be a great weekend. Yeah.
So in all, we want the Bears. We want the Bears, and we want the Eagles to win this weekend's wild card NFL game. Boots, can I go on to just a little NBA talk?
Go for it.
Come on.
Okay, in the NBA, if I can be honest, as a fan, I'm warming up to where the game is now, how it's played. You know, I'm a guy who grew up in Chicago in the '90s. Right. Don't have to say much more.
The GOAT.
You know, Michael Jordan is my GOAT. You know, I think the Bulls are if not the greatest, one of the greatest teams of all time. Yeah. La you get it. In the NBA right now, okay, I wanted to talk about a couple things. Obviously, OKC is incredible. They won the championship last year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he was the MVP last year. He came out, they're hot as well. As of late, they've been losing a couple of games. They seem they can't beat the Spurs. Wemby is a tough matchup for them.
Yep. You're right.
A lot of the younger stars and the younger teams are starting to excel now and come of age and of time to say we're here and we're ready to win now. So I think that's something to look for. That's the real headline in the season in the NBA this year is like the younger stars. Also, Jaylen Brown has the Celtics. I want to discuss him real quick. He has the Celtics in the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference, which is crazy. He just dropped. They played in LA this weekend. So, you know, a Boston team traveling all the way west to play in LA, you're going to play the Lakers and you're going to play the Clippers. And everybody in California, the Kings, the Golden State Warriors, all of that. In playing the Lakers, which was the other day, I want to say day before yesterday, he had 50 points. First of all.
5-0.
If you score 50, of course, the league is a scoring league now, but 50 is a big number, okay? In LA, that means you're focused. You can compartmentalize. I know how to go have fun, and I'm still going to bust y'all ass and give y'all 50. That's crazy. You know, Jaylen Brown is also smart as shit, so, you know, he knows what he's doing. 50 in LA. He also had a date with Victoria Monet. I don't know if you guys have seen her or heard any of her music. But she's gorgeous.
Bruh.
She sounds amazing. So I'd consider that a win as well.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown is really killing it right now. So I just want to say kudos to him. Would you guys like to discuss having 50 in LA while on a date with R&B baddie? Is that worth discussion?
Hell yeah, it's worth discussion. Yeah, listen. If I'm in LA with a baddie, and my show is great, I am happy as ever. I know it's coming that night. That night. I'm in LA. I'm about to get some. First of all, we gonna skip right there. Yes,
I'm gonna get some buns for sure.
Skip right to the point. That's the end all be all. But aside from that, I'm like, yeah, 50 points against LeBron, Luka. LA, I'm from the East Coast, and I got this hairline that keep rubbing off on people. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm happy as hell. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy.
You gotta count your W's at that point too. You know, my hair is gone, but I can score 50 points.
A lot of people can't do that.
I'm rolling with the 50 points. And listen, if I could score 50 in the league, I'd cut this right off.
Snip.
It's okay.
Snippy.
All right.
Snippy.
It's a great day in the morning.
What you think?
Listen, I'm checking everything off. The whole list off. I did it. I just won my trophy. I've got 50. Cash money in my hand.
Wild,
I made it.
50 is wild. And it was even
LA is such a big stage too.
Right. And it's the fact that you don't got Tatum. You don't have no real help, yo. Derek is there. I ain't gonna front. Derek White is nice, but you don't have
super nice.
You don't have that name with you though. It's just you and Derek out there balling. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I will say it's amazing how you can get 50 points, you know, in a game, in an NBA game in general. Because you want to be real, 20 points is good in an NBA game.
Absolutely.
People think it's a joke. The NBA is not. It looked like whatever on TV, but when they start turning up and playing for real, it ain't a game.
It's like the best guy that you've ever seen with your own two eyes is just one person that may have a shot at the NBA. These guys are doing this at the very highest level. So 50 points.
Absolutely.
We're applauding you, Mr. Brown. Incredible.
We sure are.
There it is.
Yo, so look, I think the sports, honestly, too, is getting crazy with this gambling shit. Just being real, we got to talk about that for 1 second because I'm salty because I was a FanDuel guy. So now I'm looking at it like I used to think that. I used to be like, damn, yo, are they playing with us? Like, it's no reason why Durant can't score 20 or 14 or what. And you'd be like, huh?
You suck.
But I'll tell you what's funny. When this came out, all the stars started scoring 24 or more. Like a game. It'd be like at least 4 to 6 games, and then they might take a game off, 13, 15. But after that, right back up to 25 plus.
The whole sports betting is crazy. I mean, you got the Chauncey Billups situation where it's like Ty Lue, Bron is. Let me not say Bron is tied into this, but
man, he's tied into it. Damn, he ain't no king. My king is God. That nigga's tied into it. He a regular nigga from Cleveland.
Love Bron, but I believe where there's smoke, there's fire. I ain't gonna say he got nothing to do with it, but
ain't even from Cleveland.
Ty Lue is in trouble. Damon Jones is in trouble. Terry Rozier is in trouble. These are like different situations in the NBA that are all alluding to people breaking the rules as it regards sports gambling. So it's crazy when, like you said, when I open my Prize Picks, I use Prize Picks. When I open my Prize Picks and get to betting, and I start looking at the trajectory of the games and what the different different scores and what the output, and then you watch the games, you're like, wait a minute, something funny is going on. Which has kind of made me be like, I don't even know if I want to bet anymore. It's just it's so crazy, man.
I know what you mean.
We're in uncharted territory with the NBA and the betting. And, betting is fairly new to sports as being legal.
Yeah,
real talk.
It wasn't legal before.
Real talk. A lot of sports in general.
Absolutely. So we're gonna see how this begins to pan out as these different court cases are settled and more details come out, and we can kind of see the nature of how people were taking advantage of us, the bettors.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Hey, look, fellas, we giving them the world, we giving them our views from the from the sports, from the music point of view. We're gonna give y'all this every time, every single show. And we're gonna have some guests on here. We're gonna have some friends and family on here. But before we get out of here, though, I want to leave y'all with something, and I know the fellas got something as well to say, but, just some simple motivation, right? Every day you wake up, you should have a plan, right? You should have something to do that day. So if the night before, I need to have a plan for tomorrow. Like, I shouldn't just have to wake up and be like, all right, let me get on my phone and let me try to blow out, do whatever. Because the reality is, the reason why we are where we are is because of the preparation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get a phone call, cool, we on it. We start practicing. We start rehearsing. We don't have a phone call, we still messing around. We still practicing. We still keeping our minds sharp. And a lot of times you can get distracted from stuff like this. Even though this is news, it's information, and all of that, it's like we still got to realize, like, damn, I still got to do my part in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear whatever I want to hear. I can listen to these podcasts and shit. But at the end of the day, Boots and Aaron and Marcus, they saying some funny shit, but they also saying some real knowledgeable things that they've went through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave y'all with this from me. And then, we can move on to Marcus or Aaron. From my point of view, the main thing I'm going to leave you with is don't be lazy and always keep your own word. Because my dad always told me, as a man or a woman, but mainly as a man, your word is the main thing you got to live by. So keep that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that. What y'all got?
Yeah. Well, I before we got disconnected, I was just talking about being on top of your health. Us as getting older guys, 30s or 40s. Stay on top of your health. Don't wait till it start to get worse, or your leg falling off, or the cough done got to the point where you be coughing up blood, go get yourself checked out and make sure that you're good. We're losing too many people to just not taking care of themselves.
Real talk.
You got people that care about you. If you got kids that depend upon you. Be there for those kids. You know what I mean? You want to be there older for them so they can see, to see them grow and to whatever, you've implanted to their lives, I got nieces and nephews, and I want to be there for my nieces and nephews. If they want to be musicians, I want to be able to give them everything I got. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I got. Take care of yourselves as we get older. Make sure your health is right. Health is wealth. Mm-hmm. That's the wealth. You can't work if you're unhealthy and sick. I can't do nothing. We can't do nothing for you. So,
what you got, Marcus?
No, I love both of those. Honestly, for me, this year is just kind of about putting things in place that have been out of place in my life. So that kind of touches on both of what you guys were talking about with the being prepared, having a plan for the day, for the quarters, for the year.
Right.
I think that's super important. And also with how health is wealth, and we need to be kind of accountable to ourselves in making sure that we stay healthy. Yeah. So even myself, I said, I got to get to the gym. I gotta organize my finances. I got whatever it is that's keeping you from saying that you're not where you want to be. Do something do something today to make sure that you fill that gap. We say, no, I'm getting better. I'm gonna, even if I'm not there, I'm gonna be there. It's a book that I was put on to. I'm gonna go run and get it. Actually, it's right there. It's called Atomic Habits, where it talks about just getting better by 1% each day. So I think that's a good guideline, or something that for some other people that might be a little bit more organized and want to organize your thoughts. I think that book is a good guideline for doing what we're all talking about, and trying to just be better and making sure that we have plans to keep growing.
I'm with you, yo. Totally with you. Hey, listen, my brothers, I love y'all. I'm grateful that we all can be here together. Talking on this cast, as one. You know what I'm saying, as brothers. But at the same time, man, I want everybody in the comment section, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know, give us some opinions on the sports and the gambling, on the music nostalgia. What's one of your favorite old school records or old school albums or whatever? Who's your favorite team? Where you from? That's engage with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to give y'all some shout outs, and we want to keep this thing a real family and reciprocation of nothing but love, fun, laughter, and honesty. You know what I'm saying? And some wisdom, of course, because y'all got some too. So. Brothers, anything else y'all want to say?
Have a blessed day.
To the next one.
Have a blessed day to the next one. Look at that. Y'all better come on with it. Give them one, y'all.
Okay, right. BackStage Podcast, signing out.
BackStage.
BSP, baby.